Breast milk contains DHA, the polyunsaturated fatty acid that is in the breasts, that helps to support proper development of the brain. You see that every child matters. This is important for the development of the IQ of this baby. That's why we say let's make breastfeeding work with work. Let the mother breastfeed the baby anytime he needs it. Breastfeeding is the proper food for your baby. It helps for proper growth and development of the baby. And this is Breastfeeding Week 2023. And the team says, let's make breastfeeding and work. Let's make breastfeeding and work. In other words, let breastfeeding mothers who work exclusively breastfeed their baby and giving them the opportunity they need in order to breastfeed their baby appropriately, even at workplace. This is achievable because every child matters, and breast milk is the best food for the baby, especially in the first 6 months. That is what we call exclusive breastfeeding. Exclusive breastfeeding is when you feed the baby from 0 to 6 months with breast milk alone. No water, no milk, no artificial teeth. Strictly on breast milk. It is important because it is proper for growth and development for this baby. There are a lot of benefits attached to breastfeeding for both the mother and the baby. And let me talk about the breast. Breast is an accessory organ of reproduction. And also, it is for sexual satisfaction. But let's focus on the feeding of baby with breast. It is food for the baby. Breast is food for the baby. And for women who say they don't want to breastfeed their baby because they don't want their breast to fall or sag, it is absolutely wrong. With age, breast sag. Whether you breastfeed or not, as you ages, your breast sag. Those tissues, the muscles there will begin to sag. That is not negotiable. So, benefit of breastfeeding is important, more important than the sagging you're talking about. And after all, it must surely sag. So, what are the benefits of breastfeeding to the baby first? It is the food that contains all the nutrients the baby needs in its appropriate quantity. When the baby eats this food, it gives the baby all the nutrients that it needs and provides maximum immunity to the baby. Your baby won't fall sick, especially if you breastfeed exclusively for the first 6 months. You will not go to hospital for any reason if you exclusively breastfeed your baby. Exclusive breastfeeding is another entire topic on its own. I will still talk about it because some will be breastfeeding and saying they are doing exclusive breastfeeding, but they are not. There are proper steps to take to ensure you're breastfeeding your baby exclusively. You must make sure you feed the baby on demand. You feed the baby on demand, and you must feed well so that the baby will be able to get the appropriate nutrients. No water, no artificial teeth, no milk. That is exclusive breastfeeding. Then again, for the benefits of breastfeeding to the baby, it avoids allergy. You know that some baby react to some milk at some point. So when you breastfeed your baby with your own milk, there's no risk for allergy. But when you use artificial milk, baby may likely react to what you're giving because it is not natural. Again, it is cost effective. You don't use any money to buy milk. You use your own breast milk given to you by God to feed your baby and feed your baby appropriately. So it is cost effective, not even now that things are so expensive in the market. So exclusive breastfeeding is best for your baby and it saves you costs. Then again, it helps for bonding. In exclusive breastfeeding, you feed your baby immediately the baby is delivered, the baby is put to breast. That bonding that the baby was having in utero, inside your womb when you are still pregnant, will continue. The bonding will be there. You will be able to cuddle your baby, and that warmth embrace is heavenly for the baby. Breast milk contains DHA, the polyunsaturated fatty acid that is in the breasts, that helps to support proper development of the brain. You see that every child matters. This is important for the development of the IQ of this baby. That's why we say let's make breastfeeding work with work. Let the mother breastfeed the baby anytime he needs it. Then again, breastfeeding prevents sudden infant death syndrome. Sudden infant death syndrome can result from feeding this baby with artificial milk. If the baby reacts due to allergy, it can cause sudden infant death syndrome. So you see, the importance of breastfeeding to the baby cannot be overestimated. it is important. Mothers, breastfeed your baby. Let this thing work in the working environment. Every child needs it. Every child is important. Then what are the benefits of breastfeeding to the mother? Most importantly, it prevents breast cancer. Breast cancer is one of the highest occurring cancers in women these days, and lack of breastfeeding can cause breast cancer, because when the breast is not let out while breastfeeding, these things causes engorgement, and as a result can result to breast cancer. Please, mothers, breastfeed your babies. Breastfeed on demand. Breastfeed when at workplace. Lack of breastfeeding also can cause ovarian cancer. This has been researched. This is provable. Please, mothers, breastfeed your babies. While breastfeeding, the body produces oxytocin that helps the uterus to contract back to its original state after delivery. This is important of breastfeeding because some women are looking for so many things to do to be able to allow their stomach to recoil back after delivery. This is the easiest way to do it without stress. As soon as you start breastfeeding your baby, the uterus contracts back to its original state and makes your tummy flatten up as soon as possible. Breastfeeding is best for you mothers, and it is very, very cost effective. It is not costly. It is your God-given food for your baby. You don't need to spend money on that. So it is cost effective. These days, things are very, very expensive in the market. Artificial milk and on the high side. Breastfeeding saves you cost. Again, breastfeeding helps the mother to bond with the child. That bonding that started right in the uterus while you're pregnant will continue. Breastfeeding should be initiated immediately after the baby is delivered. Right on the couch there. Let the baby suckle the breast. This is heavenly for the baby. That warmth embrace that has been right there, right from pregnancy stage, will continue. And it makes this baby emotions to develop appropriately. Benefit of breastfeeding to the mother cannot be underestimated. It helps you to burn calories because while breastfeeding, you use up stored fats to breastfeed this baby, thereby burning calories and maintaining your weight appropriately. Breastfeeding is top notch for every mother that's put to bed. Do not neglect breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is best for you and it is best for your baby. It helps also to reduce osteoporosis in women. If you breastfeed, you will not likely develop osteoporosis. These and many more are important of breastfeeding. That's why we say let's breastfeeding work in workplace. Mothers, breastfeed your baby. Take your baby to work when you want to go to work as soon as possible. If not, you can do a lot of things to maintain this breastfeeding, which is best for your baby. Thank you for watching. Remember, this year 2023 is Let's Make Breastfeeding Work at Workplace. Very, very important. Enjoy the rest of the week. This is breastfeeding week for the whole world. Mothers that are breastfeeding, enjoy yourself. Make sure you breastfeed your baby. Congratulations, and continue doing the right thing for your baby. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video on your health matter.